about 2 weeks ago, the Southern Kaduna People's Union was at Remo, a town that is not quite some 10 minutes drive away from here. And we brought relief materials to the IDPs at Remo, where about 15 communities within this area were displaced. But I did inform you that we could not reach this very town here, where there are other IDPs, there are other displaced persons here. In fact, there are over 5,000 that are in this town called Kalla. We could not reach this place. And we had promised that we were going to come if we gave materials, relief materials to bring to them. God provided people that gave us materials in terms of cash and food items and clothing, and they are here. And we brought them to these internally displaced persons. These displaced persons, they have been displaced from over 14 communities. I have a list of some of the communities here. Idanu, Idazo, Magunguna, this one is this ATC, Ungwan Dutse, Dutsengora, Ungwan Galadima, Mashigimboka, Ungwan Araha, Ungwan Dantata, Ungwan Megizo, Ungwan Goshi, Megizo, Mashahuri, is that? Yes. Mashahuri, Ungwanguza, Idaruka, is that? Idarako, Bakinkoji. Well, there are up to over 15 communities that are here taking refuge in this primary school in Kalla. They were in the same manner we reported the last 2 weeks. Sacked by the Fulani herdsmen militia, who killed several of them, maimed several of them, but above all, they packed as many of the belongings that these traumatized people left behind. And what they could not pack, they burnt them down. And so these people have been staying here for the past 3 weeks. This is the rainy season. They cannot go to their farms. They cannot go to harvest. They are here only waiting for good-spirited individuals to bring ration to them. The question is, how long can this take place? Where we have a government in place, how long can it take that people will be displaced in their communities? There is law and order. There are security agencies, and they continue to stay in this dehumanizing condition with their families, and no question has been asked. No move is being made to return these people back to their communities. Up till now, we will not get tired. We are pleading with the government, Kaduna State government, the federal government, to look at the plight of these communities. Look at the children. They are traumatized. They can only wait for people to come and give them what to eat, not to talk of what to wear, where to sleep. We are calling on the government to come to their help. We are calling on international organizations, NGOs, and other humanitarian organizations to please come to the help of these people. And we are still calling with a loud voice that justice must be done. Here, the testimonies of these people has shown to all of us that some particular personalities, these villagers know them, those that killed their relations, those that killed their husbands, killed their children, killed their wives, killed their parents, and they are still staying there in those communities. They have mentioned one particular Ardo Macao, is that? Yes. And his children, what are the names of the children? Garba. And who? Juma. And Juma, is that? Yes. They have mentioned consistently, even when we were at remote, these names were mentioned. That means that these names have become a recurring decimal. In a place where there is justice, in a place where there is, rule of law, these people, the security agencies would have moved into action to find out and apprehend these people and bring them to justice. We're still calling on the security agencies, on Kaduna state government and the federal government to fish these people out and bring them to justice and find out the root causes. Who is behind these incessant invasions of our communities? We will not allow sleep until justice has been done. We will continue to demand for justice for these traumatized people. We'll continue to speak to the world that we need justice for these people. But above all, that they must be returned to their communities and be resettled. And all the social amenities that they deserve to start a new life should be given to them. In fact, I want to use the opportunity to thank those individuals and groups and organizations that gave us aid that we should be able to put a smile in the faces of these traumatized people. In fact, I would particularly want to mention the Christian Social Movement of Nigeria. They just had the first presentation we had. They saw us on television and they placed a call. Their Secretary General, Pastor Emmanuel Bosun, placed a call to me and said, is it true that people have been displaced in your communities to this extent? I said, yes. He said, please, what are the problems? I say, food is the problem before anything else. And he said, please, we have money up to 400,000 that you can buy rice and any other thing. And he indeed retrieved that pledge. That is why we have been supplying food, not only here, but in other camps as well. Since the past 3 weeks, when this thing started, we have been supplying food, and we will continue as we get help. I want to also remember one sister that sent money to be able to buy rice. Her name is Sister Dangena, Mrs. Dangena, and her friends and family. This is the reason, and we have many other people that gave us money in cash. In fact, we have our brothers, the southern Kaduna people that are in the diaspora, particularly those that are in the UK, under the able leadership of their chairman, Mrs. Rita Alamagani. They also supported us with very good amount of money that we have been buying this food that we are distributing and other items. We want to seize the opportunity to thank them and say that may God continue to provide for all of them. And so that we will continue to also provide these things for our own brothers and our sisters that are suffering. Thank you very much.